if we can use AI on daily basis, why not Amazon sellers? What if we actually connect all of the data and connect the AI to it and see how it works? So we done it. We actually tested 3 months ago for the first time, and then we showed it on the Prosper show, and we got more than 100 signups just from this single conference in Las Vegas. And then we came back to Poland and we say, all right, I guess we need to build it now. There's a lot of hype to it. You can ask about the buy box ownership, about the sales, about the advertising, anything you can think about. You can ask with natural language, so you don't have to go through Excels, you don't have to go through the report, Seller Central, and it just the analytics for you and gives you back the answer.
Hello and welcome to Seller Assistant Talks. I'm Oleg Kuzmenkov, the founder of Seller Assistant, our tool designed for search and analyzing products for wholesale and online arbitrage on Amazon. We help thousands of sellers to run and grow their business on Amazon. In this podcast, we dive into a world of selling on Amazon, sharing insights, tips, and strategies to help you succeed. We bring in industry experts, successful sellers, and partners to share their experience with you. In this episode, we are going to talk about how to talk to your Amazon data like you talk to ChatGPT. And if you find this topic interesting, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get a notification about new videos, and leave your comment below. We will definitely respond. Our guest is Jakob Wolitzki. He is helping Amazon sellers integrate with SP API and Ads API. He is building AI tools and custom software for marketplace sellers. He is also co-founder of Deltologic and co-founder of DataDoe. Hi, Jakob. It's a pleasure to see you on my podcast. How are you doing today?
Hi, Oleg. Pleasure to see you. Thanks a lot for intro. And I'm very happy to be here today on your podcast. As I remember last time, actually, you were I guess, on my Automated Seller podcast, which was, like a half year ago or something like this.
I think it was like maybe a year or even one.
Oh, really?
Ago. Time flies fast.
Okay, nice. Yeah, but I mean, that was, I think, the last podcast I had, or maybe not the last, but almost the last. So yeah, could be. I had some break with doing podcasts, so also I'm very happy to kind of be in a game again.
Yeah. And the reason why I invited you, and it was my initiative to invite you, because I found in social media that you building something amazing. It's like DataDoe. It's a software for Amazon sellers, which help you to talk to your Amazon account and get insights by just talking to it, like in a human language, right?
Yes.
This is why you're here, and I'm eager to know more about it, how it works, why you decided to develop it, and who can benefit from it.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly like this, and that was the whole idea behind it. So pretty much, DataDoe. It's right now it's in alpha stage. We plan to release it soon. We are doing a lot of testing right now. The whole idea behind it is that you can just ask in natural language about anything related to Amazon. So if it's just about an analytical question regarding, hey, how was my sales performing? What's my ads? What are my campaigns? Like, we really want to make it available for everyone, that you can literally ask anything about it and responds to you. The idea behind it was that, right now there's kind of the AI gold rush, and huge LLMs are getting smarter and smarter. Our main business, Deltologic, is custom software solutions. So we've built a lot of tools for our clients, also a lot of SaaS tools, and we've been playing with AI a lot. Also, me personally, I'm really bullish when it comes to AI. Like I'm using AI tools on daily basis, like all of the biggest LLMs, like OpenAI, ChatGPT, Sora to generate stuff, Gemini, Perplexity, Cloud. I mean, I've done it all. So I'm using it also on daily basis to run Deltologic. We have like information about projects, about our developers, roadmap, also like strategic decisions, pretty much anything. Like I'm using various tools, but what I found interesting is also recently, there's a lot of tools that allows you to connect context to those tools. So it's not like you have fresh chat where you ask about something, but it has no context at all. So if I ask about any project, I mean, it doesn't know anything, right? It's very good when it comes to asking overall questions, but it just doesn't have the context. And as soon as you give the context to it, it can really help you when anything when it comes to running the business. Of course, you always have to have in mind that they make mistakes, but it's really good. And we've done a lot of workshops at Deltologic when it comes to planning our future, but also it helped a lot in our clients' projects. We always wanted to have our own SaaS. We are now in a space for I think around 3 or 4 years when it comes to like being overall in the Amazon space. We've built pretty much anything that you see in the tools, like from product research tools to analytics tools to repricers. Of course, maybe not the biggest ones like Jungle Scout or Helium, but we really touched almost anything. And our agreements with clients are that, hey, I mean, we build it for them, so we can just build it. We don't want to make competition to our clients. So we wanted to do something very experimental and think, okay, hey, if we can use AI on daily basis, why not Amazon sellers? Like, what if we actually connect all of the data and connect the AI to it and see how it works? So we done it. We actually tested 3 months ago for the first time, and then we showed it on the Prosper show. We actually flew there as a Deltologic, our main business, but we said, hey, we are actually right now kind of stuck. Like we can't really scale our business. We have so many projects. So let's just show this concept and see what people think about it. And we got more than 100 signups just from this single conference in Las Vegas. And then we came back to Poland and we say, all right, I guess we need to build it now. There's a lot of hype to it. So like the idea behind it right now is that we are building it. We are testing it with alpha users. We have 20 users that are giving us the feedback currently. That was the whole idea why we actually decided to pull the trigger and build it. We got very positive feedback. We always wanted to have our own tool. And honestly, I mean, AI is everywhere. Also, when it comes to our custom software solutions and our clients' tools, we want to be able to integrate AI and data tools, like build some stuff with the AI and data tools. So building something that we have also kind of shows other people that, all right, we know what we are talking about. So that's where we are kind of right now.
I know that like AI replacing people in this systems made business more effective, and a lot of businesses already use AI. But the problem was that AI has never been so flexible with connecting to different tools right now. And I believe in 2025 AI started to work with external tools as like people do so, right? And now you can just talk to your agent and ask him to do some work for you, like fetch some data and build a report or get some insights, analyze last week's sales. Is it what you're working about right now?
Yeah, it's kind of this, right? I mean, basically you have a lot of various AIs and you have them like a lot of years back. We've been initially having some typical old school machine learning projects when we had to develop like machine learning models, like train the data, and then we had actually work in algorithms that could do something. But of course, that was super heavy when it comes to costs, and it was pretty much impossible to achieve what we have today with those big LLMs. However, again, now if you think about them, those are billions of dollars invested into them. I mean, those are top companies in the world like Google, OpenAI competing with each other and releasing those tools to the public, and not only the tools, but actually APIs. So now you can build a lot of amazing stuff. So that was also like the idea behind it. Hey, let's use those huge LLMs, although we are still like using a lot of custom logic in between, and then connect it with that data. So what I can tell you right now is that you can do a lot of things, like most popular apps, like even ChatGPT. However, right now it's not possible, like still to just connect and like external sources. I mean, ChatGPT itself just had this integration with, I think, Google Drive. So now you can actually connect your documents and talk with them. But of course, something more complex like Amazon data, this is not possible, and I really doubt that it will be possible for like long period of time. So of course, there was a lot of custom development included into this to get to this point. And also another thing is that those big LLMs, they are very bad with huge data sets. And the biggest actually engineering problem that we actually solved this, that we managed to solve this problem. So we have our own logic which pretty much enables querying on those large data sets. I mean, if you are a big Amazon seller, and you connect both SP API and Ads API, we are talking about like hundreds of gigabytes of data. I mean, I'm not talking about those like super big sellers, not even talking about the agencies, which are, for example, handling hundreds of clients. It's impossible to query this data using like basic LLMs tools right now. So that's where we actually, where our innovation came. So we managed to solve this issue, even though we still have like a lot of challenging stuff on the engineering side, but we are getting there. And I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm talking about when it comes to like those volume of the data. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Seller Assistant, like you are also integrated with the Amazon APIs, right?
Yeah, sure. I understand that you need to put your context to your model somehow, and there is no way to load all the context. And you need to teach it somehow to query the data by itself. So,
Exactly.
And you're building like maybe MCP servers or something like that for getting access to your databases, to external APIs, and the model by itself decided what is the best way to do that. It tries learn from the errors and tries again, and finally it's extract all the information they need, they're looking for. And if it find the wrong information or unusable information, it tries again by itself. You don't think about it, right?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of complex logic behind it. Also, like, it's not that we just use, for example, one data model. I mean, just an OpenAI ChatGPT, right? If you just go to the app, you have like GPT-4o, O3, O4 Mini. Like, you have a lot of different models, and each model is better for various tasks. We are not only using OpenAI, we also using other models. And what we do is, like, behind the map, that we have like this, like there's a lot of logic behind it, but we are depending on the query that user gives to DataDoe, like meaning the question itself, we are choosing the right way to answer and gather the data, right? And then there's a lot of querying, like in SQL, also behind the surface that is happening. So there's a lot of interesting engineering stuff going on behind, but eventually in the end, we are getting the right answer. So
let's speak about that from we are both software developers, but let's face to our end users, how they benefit from that.
yeah, so that's very interesting, and I think that my end game, let's say, in the data though, is that to have this possibility that I don't know if you actually use this, but especially OpenAI, not only, I think that there's also this ngrok, no, like Grok from Elon Musk, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. However, ChatGPT has its app on like on mobile, right? Like I'm using iPhone, for example. That you can actually talk to it, right? So my goal is really that Amazon seller will have the life that he or she can drive in a car and literally ask about the sales or anything that is right now happening with their Amazon account, right? So that's my end goal. Right now, we implemented the speech to text option. So now you can actually talk to it, even though it's still not having like this conversation back and forth. But we are getting there, and that will be my end goal. Right now, the main interface is in the browser. You can pretty much chat with it. You can ask it about anything, really. I mean, you can ask about the buy box ownership, about the sales, about the advertising, anything you can think about. You can ask with natural language, so you don't have to go through Excels, you don't have to go through the report, Seller Central, and it just the analytics for you and gives you back the answer.
Just like, hey, Seller Central, do I have money for a new Lambo?
I wish. Yeah, I mean, potentially, you could ask it, right? It would do the analysis in the back. So potentially this could be a thing because it works like those LLMs, right? So if you give it enough context, it potentially could actually calculate you the profit and the cost of the Lambo. So yeah.
What is your ideal customer profile right now? Who are you building for?
We are building it first, and we are experimenting. So right now in this alpha stage, I've invited sellers, I've invited agencies, and I've invited also tools providers. I've invited all three groups, and what I can see right now, we are literally doing this experiment for a month now, that they are all doing various queries, and they are all pretty much doing totally different things. So we are trying now to really find the value proposition for end customers and really see where we can build it and what direction are we going to pick. The biggest amount of people on the market when it comes to Amazon space, they are sellers, of course. Then you have agencies, it's less, and then the least is the tool providers, owners, right? The companies, right? So what we see right now is that we can definitely provide values in all of those three kind of groups, but we really want to see which direction are we going to pick. I would say probably sellers, as again, this is the biggest group, and all of the questions, I think they are also the easiest to answer. When it comes to agencies, I think they are more complex because they also want to cross the data between various accounts. And then the agency and then the tool providers, I would say that here we are thinking about using DataDoe more as an engine to connect to their databases to solve totally like unique challenges. So we are right now thinking about those three, let's say, directions.
I get an idea, like you need to add to your alpha testers AI tool to their daily calls to take your tool. There are a lot of them, and ask it to extract all the questions people ask on such calls, and then you can implement those answers and train your models to answer those questions.
And funny thing is, I'm actually doing it. So I'm using Fireflies. I have this note taker, and on every call, I'm also recording our conversation. And then other thing is on my ChatGPT, I have like a project with, so like you have those custom projects where you can put all of the project files. So I have one called DataDoe, and I'm actually feeding this also. So like, yeah, this is the funniest thing. We are building this AI tool using so many other AI tools. So yeah, this is the reality we are living right now.
I believe you have a great opportunity for to merge your tool if you connect it not only to Seller API but also to project management tools and Google Sheets. Like for example, you connect a ClickUp or something like that to Monday.com, for example, to track their projects or CRM or something like that, and also connect SP API and just Google Sheets for export and reports or something like that, and ask AI what people did last week, what product they bring or something like that.
Yeah, so like when it comes to technical point of view, that could be definitely possible. It's all about right now the priorities and the roadmap, right? Because in the end, yeah, we could build those integrations. And I'll tell you one thing, and also like the feedback that we got from the Prosper show, that people would be very interested to have it connected to more marketplaces. So like on our roadmap after Amazon is Walmart. We heard that people are interested in Shopify and TikTok. So imagine that you're a seller, you're selling on like multiple marketplaces, and you can actually do this analysis. So you have the AI that is connected to 4 different marketplaces, like could be TikTok marketplace, Amazon, also like multiple marketplaces on the Amazon, Walmart, and like their own Shopify store. And if this could pull all of the data and bring and actually make this analysis on fly, that would be really crazy. I mean, people are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for like data analysis positions and their companies. And I don't want to say it will replace those people. Definitely not, but it will definitely make their job easier. It's just that they will have everything in one place and they will be able to make those queries across multiple channels.
Can you show something right now, like you did on social media?
For example, here, again, we are having this staging right now environment. I have a chat. We can actually open a new conversation here. All right. So we have a few questions right away here. For example, how many units did I sell in the last 14 days? I can ask it. So right now and behind, of course, like all of the data is there, and now it's actually based on this like natural language. It's creating the query to the database and making it here. So like we have it here, units sold.
Can you, for example, ask what is the best selling product or what are the number of SKUs sold?
So like what is my best selling product in last month, for example? Let's try it. All right, so yeah, there it is. Your best-selling product last month is the item with ASIN here with a total of 2,000 units sold. So there it is. Now also I can, for example, ask, this one would be quite laggy on this account as we have, I don't know, but like probably 1,000 ASINs, but it can also draw charts on the fly. So I'm asking, show me a tree map of total units sold per ASIN in February 2025. So let's see. Yeah, there it is. It's a little bit laggy as we have a lot of ASINs, but like you can see here, a top ASIN here, like in February, and there's how many times it was sold. So it actually also aggregates the data and prepares those reports on the fly, and you can also download it.
Ask them, do you earn enough money for a Lambo?
I've never done it, so let's see. For Lambo, let's see, Lambo car. Let's see, because we actually disabled asking it not Amazon related questions. So let's see. Let's see what it. Okay, it gave us something. So let's break it down and see how close you are to that Lamborghini dream, right? So we have monthly revenue, we have the ad spend, average monthly revenue, Lamborghini cost, average Lamborghini price is here. If it's financed, lies roughly for this. Can I afford the Lamborghini? Conclusion: with your current performance, you're in a position where affording a Lamborghini, we're buying a Lambo is realistic. So actually, yeah, I mean, it can answer those questions.
Congratulations. So see you next time on Lamborghini.
Yeah, I mean, it's my client's account, so I wish it's me, but I'm very happy that he can afford it. So yeah, very funny here.
I think it's like a great marketing point for you right now.
Actually, yeah, I could use it as a TikTok reels or something. I've never thought about it, but I really like this question.
So I think once you're ready to start beta testing, like public beta testing, you can send us a link and we will share it somehow. I believe a lot of our users want to try it and
sure,
they will benefit from it.
So yeah, I'll be very happy to do so.
It was a very interesting conversation. I love what you're doing, guys. It's like you moving the world forward.
Yeah, thanks, Oleg. And I have also a question for you. I mean, I know that you have a lot of users. I really like what you guys doing with the Seller Assistant app. And I was thinking, when it comes to using AI on your side, like, are you actually leveraging it, implemented, or are you already have it in your app?
Recently, we just released external GPT agent, which helps people to find suppliers, profitable suppliers for online arbitrage. Like you just you open a product page on Amazon, click the button, and go to ChatGPT, where you just we just bring all the information about product and set the constraints, and ChatGPT return you a list of products you can buy with the links. And also we have product matching and product analyzes ideas for our tools for wholesales, but they are under development. Now we work on a price list analyzer for Amazon sellers, and we need it here.
Yeah, perfect.
So thank you for joining us today. It was a very interesting subject. Thank you everyone who joined us today. I hope you'll find this episode valuable for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments to Jakob. He'll answer all the questions, and maybe he can invite you to host test of the software. Thank you.
Thank you.